In today's LEGO Star Wars review, we're going to be taking a look at a custom minifigure from Grandpa Clone Customs, their Phase 2 Captain Rex. This figure is 100% pad printed and is printed on genuine LEGO parts, including the helmet. If you've seen my previous video on Grandpa Clone Customs Phase 2 replica helmets, you'll know that they normally custom injection mold their own helmets and pair them with genuine LEGO torso and leg pieces. This figure, however, is different. For whatever reason, they decided to produce this figure on a real LEGO helmet. This figure uses LEGO's formula, meaning this is similar to what LEGO would or could give us. The print designs are simple yet effectively detailed, but it doesn't overdo the print with adding arm printing or 360-degree leg printing. Now, there are some instances where this extra detail is nice to have, but on these Grandpa Clone Customs figures, I prefer them to remain relatively simple like this, so it doesn't make these stand out as much when standing next to official LEGO figures. This figure's main point of detail is definitely the helmet. Rex's helmet weld details and his tally marks are represented well here, and align with what we see in universe. Again, this is using LEGO's formula, so the visor print on this figure is subtle and fits perfectly on this helmet mold. This figure also does not include a Clone Trooper head of any kind, just an official black LEGO head. Now, onto the torso print of this figure. Continuing LEGO's print style, the torso replicates the Clone Wars Clone Trooper bodies that we've seen from LEGO now since 2020. The print also features front and back torso printing, obviously, and also includes weld marks on the front of the torso as well. This figure is included with all blue arms, which to me is a nice nod to what LEGO has done with the two previous Clone Wars Captain Rex figures, which in and of itself may be considered a lazy solution to arm printing, but it's just a nice touch of charm, making this feel a little bit more comparable to previous LEGO products. The legs of this figure again borrow LEGO's style of printing, with the addition of additional tally marks on the legs, again like what we see in Universe. Now, one thing that you may have noticed in looking at this figure is there are no accessories, and that is how Rex comes from GCC. I'm fine with this to an extent. I wish there was an option to get Rex all kitted out, but it's fine that he doesn't, because if you really want some accessories, you can choose for yourself from the several different sellers that sell Clone Trooper armor. Now, the greatest downfall of this figure, however, is the lack of helmet holes. This helmet mold from LEGO is great. I think the fact that GCC creates replica helmets of LEGO's mold is a great move, but for this figure, the decision to use an official LEGO helmet was a poor one in my opinion. Rex needs his helmet-mounted rangefinder. LEGO made this mistake back in 2013. GCC does not need to continue LEGO's mistake. Maybe this is a swipe at LEGO, GCC showing how a Phase 2 Rex without a rangefinder could have looked, maybe? So overall, of course, this is a great minifigure. I think what I love the most about this figure and all of the Grandpa Clone Customs figures I've seen so far is these figures are what LEGO should be producing. This figure helps us fans judge the upcoming Phase 2 Rex figure to really put LEGO's attention to detail to the test. The lack of included armor with this figure really isn't a deal breaker for me. It just reduces the cost of picking this up. Speaking of price, this figure costs $28, which is only slightly better than most other custom Clone Trooper producers out here. At that price point, I would recommend picking one of these up if you're a fan of Captain Rex, which I know most of you are. Thank you for stopping by today. I hope you enjoyed the review. If you did, please check out my other LEGO Star Wars and other LEGO product reviews on the end screen now.